Tonight is bottoms up. Throw it on down. Rock this quiet little country town. Get up. Drop a tailgate on your truck. Find a keg and fill your cup. Oh, kick it on back. Pretty little mama looking at you like that. Think you wanna slide on in like girl, what's up? Yeah, tonight is bottoms up.
What's going on, vapors? Vaping Cowboy here. Today I'm going to be doing another juice review here. It's going to be on... It's going to be on 6 juices. It's going to be on juices that I got in my my Zamplebox. If you haven't checked that video out, you can do it. It's just a short 9-10 minute video. I'm going to try and do this one as quickly and as efficiently as possible. It's getting kind of late here. So we'll just get into it right now. The first one here we're going to try is from AR Liquid. AR is for Arkansas. That's where they're based out of. And this one is Tiger's Blood. So I'll drip a couple drops in here. And then I'll tell you my thoughts on it. And then also, if there's any juice here that you do want to try, in the description box I am going to have a link to their website and exactly what the juice is, and it's also going to have, it's also going to say the juice that I review. It's going to have the name on it, and then it's also going to have what it is, and then it's also going to have price ranges. I'm not going to be putting the milliliter choices that they have, because some are just basically 15 milliliters. They don't go any higher or lower. There's some that go all the way up to, I think one of them goes up to 116 milliliters. You know, that's quite a bit of juice. So but yeah, let's get right into it. This one here is Tiger's Blood. Yeah, I get strawberry right away, and then right after, when I'm exhaling, I get that subtle undertone of a coconut. And it produces really good vapor too. Very good taste. Definitely would buy this if I was looking for a Tiger's Blood. AR would be somewhere along the top of the list. Now their prices for their juices, I just looked up the one I have on their website, but they start at $11.99 and then they go up to $17.99. I think it's either 15 or 30 mils. I'm not exactly 100% sure on that one though, but their price ranges are $11.99 to $17.99, just so you know, in case you want to go to their website and order a juice or two, or all of them. You know, that's your right to do as a vapor. So yeah, it's a very enjoyable vape there. I've actually been vaping on that for the last couple days here. I really like it. So alright, let's go on. Just so you know, I have dual parallel coils, sleeper builds as you would call them. I'm running at 0.32 ohms, I think it is. Last time I checked. So alright, let's move on to the next. This next one is from Puff U. I have not heard of them, as well as with AR Liquids. I have not heard of them until I got my Zamplebox in the mail. So this one here is Loli-Pop Grape. So put a few drops in there, and just a little bit about the Loli-Pop Grape here. I'll have their website in the description as well. I'm not going to say it every time, so all the links will be in the description box for all of these juices that I'm reviewing today. Yeah, their price ranges are $5 to $12.95. Oh, that grape just comes out so fast. Hi, Kari. That's Kari, my cat. But yeah, it's really good. It tastes it's just like a candy lollipop, except you're vaping on it. It's really nice. Very good vapor too. But yeah, it tastes just like a grape lollipop. So you can't go wrong with that if you like candy. And I, for one, I do like candy, so it's best of both worlds, right? This next one is going to be from Niquid. This one is strawberry. One thing that I've come across with Niquid, I've ordered from them in the past. I stated that before in one of my other videos, is that they were actually my first online supplier for juice. And I don't know if it's the way that they make their juice. I mean, they're very good flavors that I've tried. Because when I first started out, I went to it was 18 milligram because I thought that's what I needed to be at. It was so harsh. I had to get rid of it. Because back when I first got into it, I didn't know about how to cut down juices and all that stuff. And but good flavor, just really harsh, really massive throat hit with theirs. And also I've come across that with Niquid, they have this unique taste to all the juices that I've tried of theirs. And you know, for someone who's never tried a Niquid product, it could take a little while to get used to it. It might not. With me, it took me probably, well, back then I was doing tanks, probably took me about a tank and a half before I got used to it. The strawberry is the same as I had before. I had a peach when I first ordered from them. I had a peach one because I like peaches, and yeah, it's a very distinct flavor. I mean, if you didn't have a label and you had Niquid before, in my personal opinion, if you took a vape, you didn't know what it was, you could say, oh, that's a Niquid product. So I don't know if I'm the only one that has realized that, or maybe it's all in my head. Who knows? So here, we'll take a toot here. It's so good. I mean, what more can you ask for? If you just want one single flavor, this strawberry is really good. It's not overpowering. It's nice and light, and it is sweet. When I first tried it, I thought, well, maybe it's more candy-like. But as I vaped on it for a while, I mean, I'm almost halfway done with this bottle already, and it grew on me. It's really refreshing, really nice, and I mean, you can't go wrong with Niquid. Niquid's been around for quite a while, so yeah, if you like strawberries, I'd recommend giving them a shot. I mean, their price ranges are very reasonable. They start at $4.98, $4.89, and then they go up to their biggest bottle goes $19.99, and I believe that's 30 mil. Don't quote me on that though, but yeah, they're very good company, very good flavor. As you can see, it produces very good vapor as well. Yeah, it's just really nice and refreshing, especially last few days. It's been or actually last week, it's been pretty hot here, except for a few days. But so yeah, I've vaped on that quite a bit. Like I said, it's about halfway gone. So this one here is Seduce Juice, another company I have not heard of, and this one is called Exodus 720. So a little bit about Exodus here, or the Seduce Juice. Their price ranges are between $5.99 and $34.99, and I do believe Seduce Juice, I think that company is the one that goes 116 milliliters at that price. I think that is the one. Yep. So we'll take a toot here. You know, it's, as it states on their product description, that it's all about the red. And when you take that first toot, I mean, me personally, I can taste the raspberries, and then watermelon after that, and then I get the slight hint of pomegranate towards the end, and then on exhale there, I'm getting a little bit of a mint or a wintergreen, something like that. It's not a spearmint. I know it's not a spearmint, but along those lines. But yeah, it's a very, very flavorful juice. Vapor is really good too. I can't complain with it all. I mean, if you're looking for the flavor's there. If you're looking for the vapor's there as well. You can't go wrong. And they have quite a bit of juices out there as well. So you can check out their website, give them a shot, or you can wait. You know, if you're a Zamplebox subscriber, you might get a Seduce Juice in there. Yeah, it's a company that you could take a chance on, and you'd be pleasantly surprised. I can't even talk today. You'd be pleasantly surprised. Okay, so we're on to second to last one here. This one here is by Hurricane Vapor. This is pineapple cheesecake. This is also another company that I have never heard of until I got my Zamplebox. And then, yeah, their price ranges are $9.99, and then they go all the way up to $32.99. There is one thing that I do have to mention though, and this one goes out to vendors and possible vendors as well. I don't know if I'm the only one out online that feels this way, but I have to say it. You know, a lot of these juices are excellent. Juices I've done reviews on already, juices that I have not done ones on yet, juices that I will try in the future. Something that can deter someone, I guess you can call it a negative. In my book, it would be a negative. It wouldn't sway me one way or the other. But your bottles, if you're going with plastic, please get a bottle that isn't tough to squeeze out of. There's a few people that I know personally that they don't like buying certain juices from certain vendors because the bottles are so stiff, and it's hard for them to drip or fill their tank. And most of the people I know, they do tanks. I, for one, I was a tank person when I first started, but now I'm a dripper. I've been a dripper for a few months at least. But yeah, it's a whole new world when you go into dripping. So much more flavor, so much more hands-on stuff. I mean, if you like to keep your hands busy, you know, RDAs are the way to go. That way you can build your own stuff. You don't have to wait for supplies like if you're going to order from Fast Tech, you know, because they have pretty dirt cheap prices at times for a lot of their stuff. Yeah, it's questionable materials at best for some of their products. But yeah, you could just go to your local vape store, or even go, like, you know, if you're looking for Canthal, go on eBay, go to find Temco, order from them. You know, I got a 100-foot roll. My first order was through Temco on eBay. I got 100 feet of 28 gauge of the A1 Canthal. It was like $8, and I don't even remember if I had to pay for shipping or not. But yeah, I still have a lot of the 28 gauge. I tried Lightning Vapes. I went down to their 24 gauge. Really good stuff. Personally, if you're new to vaping, especially new to RDAs, I would recommend 28 gauge because you can get to any range that you want with the ohms a lot easier than you can with the lower gauges, you know, with the thicker wire. And some of these RDAs are pretty tight quarters. You know, if you're looking for a higher ohm and you're using a lower gauge, it's going to be a little harder to get to the ohms you want. I had a coil that was about that long with the 24 when I was first starting out. I was like, it took forever to heat up. So yeah, just you know, the RDAs I think is, you know, RDAs is what old school people did. Now this is coming more mainstream, and RDAs is back and better than ever. And you know, it's the past, it's the present, and the future. So if you're scared about it, I would highly recommend doing some research. You know, if you want to fiddle around, you know, buy a clone. You know, if you don't know if you're gonna like it or not, buy a clone. You know, you can get a decent clone for, you know, $12. $12 for a clone RDA. You know, if you already have a power supply, you don't have to spend the money on the power supply, and then you spend, you know, $8 on coil or Canthal, and then you spend another, I don't know, $3-4 for cotton. Cotton will last you a year, especially if you get a big bag like I did. But yeah, I'm not even quarter way through that bag, and I have to re-wick the wife's coil every now and then because she kind of burns the cotton, doesn't let it soak up sometimes. But you know, it also has to do with how you vape, and also how tight you have the cotton and the juice. The juice is the big thing. Is if it's not well made, it's not gonna wick up properly or fast enough. You know, if you're a chain vapor like myself, yeah, it's you'll be changing out your cotton more than you'd like. So, but anyway, we'll continue with the show here. So, Hurricane Vapor, and this is the pineapple cheesecake. See, I get the pineapple right away, and then on the exhale, it's pineapple, and then just a hint of the cheesecake comes right afterwards. Now, I'm not much of a custard person. I do have to say that Vape Trick, Rip Tripper's line of juice, his custard that I did a review on, that was one of the best ones. Hurricane Vapor, awesome job. You're right up there with the flavor and the custard. It might take you a few drips before you get used to it, but outstanding. It's an outstanding juice. I mean, if you really like pineapple and you do like custard, there you go. So, I mean, just the vapor is phenomenal, and the taste is there. It's just, I don't think you can go wrong with it. You know, I'm kind of sad that I only got 5 milliliters of it, but you know, I've had to back up off it because, you know, I wanted it for this review. But yes, awesome job with that. Okay, so now we're on to the last juice here, and this one here, another company I've not heard of. It's from Lick brand Vapors. This is the pink mist. Comes in a nice glass bottle, nice dripper. This stuff I absolutely love. I loved it from the first drip, and I'll love it until the last. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just so good. But a little bit about Lick brand Vapors here is they excuse me. you can go to their website at lickbrandvapors.com, and the only thing right now is you can't just buy, say you want to try this pink mist, you can't buy it. They only offer right now is their complete line of juices, and the complete line on their website is going to cost you $79. I don't know if free shipping's included. I didn't go that far into depth, but I would assume that you get free shipping with that. But it's quite a bit of juices, and they're all 15 milliliter glass bottles. But if you want to just try a couple here and there, they do have a tab when you click on their juice, their complete juice line there. For the $79, they do have other companies that do sell them. I went to the first one at CompleteVape.com, and they sell them for $12.95. So if you just want to try a few of them, or you got a Zamplebox, you got a Lick brand vapor, didn't have to be the pink mist, could have been something else they had and you really like it, you can go to their website, and then you can go to their affiliations, and they will have links to pages that do sell just the individual bottles. So there you have it. So let's take a toot here, tell you what I think. It's just so good. hard to put my finger on it, but I don't know how these companies. It just seems as I go on, when I'm getting, ordering from different companies, or now with the Zamplebox I have here, you think you found the best, and then someone else comes in with something new, or something with the same thing but a little twist on it, and it's just, don't know how to explain it, but I commend all you vendors out there, even ones that aren't affiliated with Zamplebox. You guys are doing a really good job. You're helping everybody stay off the analogs, stay off the cigarettes, all that stuff. Applaud you for helping make our lives longer, being more safe with the safer alternative. It's just, it's taken off so much since I first tried an electronic cigarette when they first came on the market. When they first came on the market, it was completely awful. I thought that, I'll save lots of money, I'll get off the cigarettes. Great. Yeah, the taste was awful. So, but yeah, I tasted like some sort of like a menthol, and on their website it says it's an icy dragon fruit with a tropical twist. I don't know what's all in there, but it is fantastic. Okay, so excuse me. So this we'll finish up this video. We'll finish up this video here. So this next portion is gonna be the hats up, hats down. So we'll start off with I'm gonna start off with the Hurricane Vapor with the pineapple cheesecake. I'm going to be giving that a hats up. Now, if you were to ask me right away, right after my first vape on it, I probably wouldn't have given it a hats up, just because it took me a couple drippers to get used to that exhale there. But yeah, well done. Now we're going to do the Exodus 720. Exodus 720 is going to be hats up. I thoroughly enjoyed that flavor, and yeah, you can't go wrong with that one. Just in my opinion, can't go wrong with that. Nickwood Strawberry, hats up. Strawberry is very good. With so many different flavors out there, in that, don't know if I would order from them again with just a regular straight out flavor. But you get into more complex flavors, maybe. But yeah, it's really good juice, really good company. Been around quite a while, so yeah, hats up for that. Let's do the Tiger's Blood by AR. That's a hats up. That's one of the better Tiger's Blood that I've had. I don't know what it is about the strawberry and the coconut. It's just really good. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know what else to say about that. Because there's quite a few Tiger Bloods out there, and some are okay, and some are really good, and that's one of the really good ones. We're gonna do the Puff U with the Loli-Pop Grape. That's a hats up, but that's something that I would not order myself. I do like the candies. I'm more of the fruit person, but the candies are really good too. But that's just, you know, grape is just not something that that I would vape all the time. You know, that's just my honest opinion. But still, very good, very well done juice. Hats up. Now we'll do the final one, which is the Lick brand vapors with the pink mist. That's a definite hats up. I definitely will be ordering from them again. Or I will be ordering from them. I got this in the Zamplebox, so I can't say again. So, yeah, there you have it. 6 juices. This is part 1 of Zamplebox. Within the next week or two, I'll do the second half, the other 5 flavors, and then give you my thoughts on those. So, yeah, I think I covered everything. So, this is the Vaping Cowboy, and this is a Zamplebox part 1 of the juice review of my first Zamplebox I got, and just make sure you keep vaping hard, my friends, and we'll see you again.